Do we want to keep the soul share even as well? Nah, let's look for a 1-drop. We just as high a chance of finding the soul share off this draw as we do off, you know, keeping it known. I'd rather tempo if we can. This lines up so well against the 1-drops. Spy Mistress and stuff, yeah. See? You see, you see? Oh wow. If only I was playing, imagine if I was playing an ooze. We would just went on the spot. This is actually quite scary, because, we're so reliant on tapping. Interesting. I'd like the Soul Shear, which means I feel like I want to go Darkglare, Raise Dead, Soul Shear, Voidwalker. We're not going to tap. I don't think we can afford to tap. We have too many ways to get this active next turn. So let's dump hand. Is it going to be Disease Vulture, Raise Dead, Pass? I don't like that. We could actually take our shot with the Soulfire. We have a 2 and 7 for it to be amazing. We have a 1 and 7, a 2 and 7 for it to be I kind of want to keep this. It's a 1 and 7 for it to be okay. These 3 would be not good, right? But he has nothing in his hand. So let's just do it. A little disappointing to lose that one. It's fine by me, I think. I mean, I don't know if it's fine by me, but we need to outlast this dude. Now should we tap? Since next turn we have this with the Flame Imp. Oh my god, double Flame Imp and the Giant, it's gonna be nuts. He's gonna like lose next turn. Actually, we're not gonna be able to play the Giant, are we? Wow, that's nuts. What's this about? Hey, what's this about? What's all this about? What's all this nonsense? I'm incensed. Problem is there's no way to play... I want to like play this and then this there. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't work. We have to play the Vulture because we have to make sure he uses this. The problem is then we're going to have to Soulfire. I don't care. Let's Soulfire him then. I am a little bit like, what do we do with our Brittlebones, but... Always the flesh shines. It's always the card that I really want. Isn't it? Somehow we're gonna win without it. Let's do it. Even though it doesn't look great. Yeah, that's good for us. He has to hit that. I mean, if he has to clear that. He doesn't have to. He could go face. If we draw Shadowflame, that would be, like, amazing. If we go Expired Merchant, Shadowflame, Flame him, could be crazy. Guess it depends on where he attacks. Does he have weaponry for next turn? He's only getting 3, so it's 9. He's putting us at 8 right now. And then if he puts us at 8, we're putting him at 13 right now. We are out of Soulfires. Let's save the Shadowflame then, yeah. He's gonna have more of this. Let's just clear and save the Shadowflame. Or do we just Shadowflame right now? I feel like we don't need a Shadowflame because we have this. We've actually played this, tap, and then played this. Yes, we could have. I'm gonna hold it in case I absolutely need it for some weapon charge protection. If he double Cold Bloods, it's gonna be horrible, but I don't know. But if he double Cold Bloods, we're winning next turn, right? Definitely should have played the Darkglare last turn. I didn't even think about it. That was a big mistake. I mean, this has to go here, for sure. That probably has to go face, but maybe he's gonna feel like he's pressured to take out the Imp. Backstab, maybe he is. Are we overdrawing? haven't even seen a passage. It's fine. $705. This is our highest. Not very good. We need to tap this out of range. That's probably our first priority with this hand. Yeesh. Yeesh. Obviously our first priority is just draw Darkglare, but we also need to get this discounted Flesh Giants. Because we absolutely need to start drawing. There's a good card. There's a good card. And all of a sudden we're back in the game. So next turn we'll probably tap Tour Guide or Soulshare Tour Guide. We're gonna do it this way so next turn we can pop off. We can Darkglare, tap, Raise Dead, Brittlebone even. If he reveals the 3-1, which he should, right? Oh, can we take advantage with this? Maybe we just go Vulture actually instead of Darkglare right now. Or we can go Darkglare, tap, Raise Dead, Vulture. I'd rather just Vulture, tap, Raise Dead. And then next turn we can Darkglare, tap, do shenanigans. Probably best. Akama. Oh, this guy again. Problem is we're already getting a little low, so we need to start protecting ourselves. It's pretty good for him. He can clear both of these. Next turn we can clear this. Maybe we're going to be soul sharing. Maybe we're double soul sharing now. Probably just wants to go face with that, I would think. Yep, that's good. But that's not useful to us yet. We're going to go double shear. We could go Darkglare, shear, use Akama. It's not bad too. It develops more. We can even go Darkglare, Tour Guide, tap, shear. Maybe that's even better. I'm trying to see if there's any way that I can Darkglare Giant. Doesn't seem like it. Or if I can like shear, Tour Guide, tap Giant. Doesn't work either. If I play the shear, I can't use the Giant. So we'll just play the Giant next turn. Or do you want to play the Giant this turn and just attack this? Maybe we don't shear anything. I feel like we want to protect our health. How can he deal with the Giant? He can sap the Giant. If he saps the Giant, it's over, right? So let's go with the Darkglare. Let's tap. Let's save the Tour Guide. The reason we're saving the Tour Guide is just in case we can do something with this. Now we have the board. The board is pretty much ours. We should never let go of the board ever again. So as long as we protect our face a little bit, it's pretty solid for us. It's pretty good. Eviscerate, okay. That's okay. That's fine, because we're just going to drop a Giant now, if not multiple. That's a good draw. Oh, that's an amazing draw. these are amazing draws. So do we just go expired merchant, double giant now? Probably. Wow. Double giant and other stuff. Oh wow, imagine if we could do Vulture, Flame Imp, double giant, that would be nuts! Actually, we can go Tour Guide, tap, double giant. I think we just do that for sure, right? Nah, we don't need a draw. I should have swapped the positioning of these two. So that I could protect my taunt and force this to always have to happen. Because if somehow he could get a betrayal, he could betray this to clear this and then maybe go face. But I think we're at a good enough face. I think we're at a good enough health that he can't just like OTK us with that, so there's no reason to really play around that. The only reason to have played the Flame Imp, I mean, maybe it was better to play the Flame Imp. I wanted to keep it so that I could combo with Vulture or Brittlebone or something like that, but maybe that's just wrong because we can just, right now, he has to sap this. It's really good for us. I guess we wouldn't have presented lethal. Shadowflame? We're going to Shadowflame something. We're going to Shadowflame this now, I think. Is it too aggressive to use the Shadowflame? I feel like it's not. Yeah, that one's just done, right? I was kind of waiting for the concede. I was getting a little worried, like, can he actually deal with this somehow? 509! Oh, we're so close. Okay, top 500 final boss. Do we want to keep the Flame Imp, or we don't want to keep the Flame Imp because it doesn't even line up really that well against his 1-drops? It is true, it doesn't line up so amazingly, and it deals damage to our face with no real payoff. This sucks, but that's okay. We'll just Soul Shear the Spy Mistress and take the same amount of damage. Oh wow. Oh wow. That's really bad for him. Okay, so that means that he didn't have a 1-drop. Maybe he's drawn a 1-drop now, but he really needs to get something going. He just wants to start fighting for board. What can he have as a follow-up? His turn 3 plays are like Toxin Blade and like the other 3-drop Greyheart Sage, which we can deal with our Shadowlight Scholar here. Yeah, we don't need a tap because we already have a great combo here. Shadowlight Scholar, gonna blow this one up very nicely. Ooh, can we Darkglare? Have we lost anything yet? We haven't. Okay. I was thinking we could Darkglare, Raise Dead, and this, but we actually haven't. Nothing has died yet, so it just doesn't really make sense. But this is going to be good to get off of our Raise Dead. Especially if he has to like eviscerate this or something. Oh, that would be so bad for him. What if we could Shadowflame this? Because that would be nuts, so... Let's just Darkglare, coin, tap. We'll use the raised deads to get the Darkglares back. Oops. Right? Or is that too... I mean, he has to clear our stuff. His hand sucks. We know his hand sucks. Maybe we can discard this. Not quite. Not quite. But this is good for next turn. Because we can raise dead, Darkglare. Wow. See, he's going just hyper aggressive face, which is, I believe, the correct move, to be honest with you. So if we go Nightshade Matron, man, if only I could Shadowflame. I might be able to Shadowflame. Let's start here. We have infinite ways to reload our thing. Yeah, there's the Shadowflame. I think we're going to Shadowflame this Darkglare, actually. It's kind of necessary, I feel like. This raised dead, we're not going to tap. Oh, we're just going to Shadowflame the Flame Imp, of course, actually. What am I talking about? We're getting really low. Really low. Voidwalker is going to be crucial. Very crucial. Thank you for the soul fragment. I don't even mind that this is inactive. It's fine by me. It's gonna drop a Voidwalker for sure. Probably gonna drop a this. Or no, we're gonna drop a this. I don't think we can afford to raise dead. Especially because we just actually can't play this. That only kills our guys. So it doesn't make sense to raise dead just to... All we get is like a Flame Imp. Man, this sucks. He actually has lethal if he has a Eviscerate. Ooh. Wow. Alright. Darn! How very disappointing. I don't know, it kind of sucks how we had to take so much damage in that mid part of the game, but just to do the Shadowflame, but I don't know, he really started coming down face so quickly that I felt like we really had to do the Shadowflame shenanigans. Not sure.